What is going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back with a brand new episode of the Quebec City Combatant franchise mode for NHL 23. If you haven't already, scroll down, hit that like. But in this one, my God, we are going to the second round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs for the first time in franchise history, even though this is only our second season in the National Hockey League, but still feels pretty good. Let's see how far we can take this. Anyway, the Florida Panthers had themselves a pretty damn good season. We finished with the same point totals, I believe, by the end of the season, something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Yes, we finished with the same point totals, but they had more regulation wins or whatever it was, so they're ahead of us in the standings. And look at this, 0-0 after one. Looks like it could be a goalie show of a series. I'll see you guys on the ice to start the second. So as we jump into this one at the beginning of the second, are we finally going to get to see the Ilya Sorokin that we traded for? The one that still has 7 years left under contract. Is that the goaltender we are going to get in these Stanley Cup playoffs? Finally, that Tampa Bay series was absurdly high scoring. Here comes Marty Necas with a low shot on net. William Nylander going to pick that one off. So we got good control right off the bat here. Jacob Slavin. Oh, look at this. We're going to walk right in and snip. No. Oh, baby. Tarasenko. What a rebound chance, but it goes all the way to Matthew Tkachuk, who is racing into our zone. Gets it across to Gallagher. Monty, get that thing out of here. Here we go. Vladdy Tarasenko. Just dump that one deep and go chasing for it, Necas. He's got some wheels. I was going to try and tie up Matheson, but it was no good. Damn. All right, so this one's moving quick, man. We're already 2 minutes into the period, and Tarasenko takes it away, but he gets knocked off it. Marty Necas, throw it back to the point. Monty, just throw it at the net. Woo! Spencer Knight had a little bit of trouble with that one. Matheson looking for anywhere to go, and he gets it to Lundell. Anton Lundell trying to find someone to go to in front of that net. Slavin's going to take it away but lose it, and Colin White gets a shot on net. Here comes Filipino backing away. We got to slow her down. Toss it back around behind your own net. We'll get those second defensive pairings on the ice. We're just playing with it for a couple of seconds while we get this thing out of our own zone. PLD, baby. PLD gets it up to Filipino, has a little trouble with that, and then doesn't understand what go for it afterwards means. Stopping up with Trevor Moore, quoth the Raven. We're going to get it back to my boy Radek Ruchinski, over to Ty. Ty Smith, whip it back to Dubois. Okay, we're cycling well. Let's get that. Oh, man, I meant to throw that one around the net, and I accidentally threw it like right in front. All right, here comes Florida, but they can't get anything set up. Carter Verhaeghe interfering on Filipino like to the Optimus Prime. Here comes PLD. I was trying to get around the net. It's all right. We got to back off. Radek Ruchinski, wind and fire. That one was a horrible animation for a slap shot, and it's all the way back down into our own zone. Barrett Hayton, you're faster than that. Let's go, buddy. Oh, no. We're not able to get that one away, but nice recovery by, I think that's Broseph. Back to Ruchinski. He's getting knocked around behind his own net, and it looks like Florida's going to start putting the pressure on, but Barrett Hayton able to get it to Joseph. Oh, my God. What are we doing here, man? Tyson Barrie? All right. Alexei Heponiemi's just going to whip that one deep. Looked like he was going to roof it for a minute there. I know they're not overly tired, but we got to get the third defensive pairing on. You know what? We're going to go with the fourth line as well. Barrett Hayton cuts right in front, and he still got it on his backhand, but he bobbled it before he was able to get the shot off. Damn, man. That's Sean Walker bringing this one out of his own zone. Oh, man, he's going to get it up to Sarah Noel, who cannot get the shot off, and then he can, and then he throws it off the side of the net. Jensen, where's this puck going? Faravari, tap it away. Oh, no, he lost it, but he got it back. Duhaime, you know what? Just carry it in. We got to get those number ones out. I know they're kind of tired, but it's okay. We're going to get back around behind the net and just wait for everyone to get on the ice. What do we got? Whip it around to Marty Necas. All right, here we go. I know you're trying to tell me to pass to somebody here. We kind of got around everyone, and then it didn't work. So we'll get it back to Jacob Slavin. Back to Monty. Ooh, man, I didn't like that pickup. That pickup was not smooth. William Nylander holds on to it, trying to find his way in front, and Noel's going to pick that one up. I know Monty and Slavin are both very, very tired. Here comes Matthew Tkachuk, but he gets it taken off him. Not too bad. All right, so that's basically, I think, Barkov, Verhaeghe, Tkachuk. Those are the guys we're going to have to worry about in this one. Low shot on net in front for William Nylander, who does eventually get the rebound shot off, but it was behind the goal line, so it didn't end up doing anything. There's Barkov. Gets it down to, I don't know who, because Filipino took it away, and we got Pierre-Luc Dubois just whipping that one on the net. I was about to take a hit, so it's like we just got to get her deep, man. Get her deep. Oh, damn it, he got in too deep. Speaking of too deep, I'm saying deep a lot. Deep. Here comes Artem Zub for the Florida Panthers into the zone, backs it off to Barkov. Barkov in front, nice save by Ilya Sorokin. And we got to cover that up, and we just got to stop that play. We're already back to our third line. So this, I don't know, man. As soon as we went up against the Tampa Lightning in the first round, I was like, oh, this is going to be a really high-scoring series. And now we're going up against the Florida Panthers. We're almost at the end of the second period, and it's still 0-0. So this could be a really low-scoring series. I don't know. Time will tell. We'll have to find out. I'll get you tickets. It's going to be fantastic. But we are not, for the first 2 games, at the Maxwell House. Last series that we played, we were at home. Carter Verhaeghe pulls that one away, and Florida's bringing it down the ice. What do we got? Radek Ruchinski, nice play. McLeod, you got to turn around at some point, though, buddy guy. Here we go. Matthew Broseph gets that one over to Barrett Hayton. Barrett Hayton. What are we doing? Where do we want to go with this? Hold on to it. Okay, he gets knocked and then can't move. It's all right. Get it back to Ty Smith. Back to Broseph. Oh, I told him to throw it around the net, and he just bobbled it instead. Oh, man. Okay. Tyson Barrie turning around, but he can't do anything with that. He loses it behind his own net. With 2.5 to go in this period, and nothing has happened. Good stick by our guy there. Carter Verhaeghe does eventually get it out of his own zone, but we're putting the pressure on him. And here comes Michael McLeod. McLeod just trying to get in. Colin White is right on his keister. That's no good. Here comes Matthew Tkachuk. Gets it over to Barkov. Barkov back to Clegg. Clegg can't control it. Tkachuk does, but he loses it. All right, where are we going with this thing, man? Chucky gets knocked. Colin White gets it poked off him. Clegg gets it poked off him. Colin White's alone in front. Barkov over to Tkachuk. What a pass and what a goal. Damn. And we go down 1-0 at the end of the second period. Oh, man. I mean, it's not over, but it's close. Not what you want to see. That was just a beautiful passing play. All our defenders got out of position. You hate to see it. Here they come again, Matthew Tkachuk, but Jensen takes that one away as we get down to the nitty-gritty of it. Keegan Kolasar's having a heck of a time trying to hold on to this thing. And Schnarzy loses it. He's only 76 overall. Duhaime, it does make it to him. He gets the backhander away, and with 4.3 seconds to go in the second period, Spencer Knight's going to cover this thing up. We're going to go with our second line. Just for the last 4 seconds, if Dubois can win this face-off and we can just get something very quickly on the net, hey, you never know what could happen. But it looks like it's a tie-up. We're not going to be... we might. No, we're not going to get the shot. They started fumbling that thing around a little bit. It was like, oh, baby, we might actually pull this damn thing off. It was a great goal by Florida. It was a nice goal. All right, so shots 19-14 in favor of Quebec City. No team has taken a penalty in this. And with Florida, that is particularly surprising. All right. So, put 20 minutes back on the clock as always as we attempt to come back now in this game. Push for offense. Yes, indeedy. As Marty Necas takes on Sasha Barkov on the faceoff. Dotney wins. Wow. For a guy with only 75 faceoffs, that's not too flippin' bad. Vladdy Tarasenko. Vladdy boy. Going to turn around. Try and get that one back out in front. Not today, buddy. Spencer Knight does make a nice glove save, though. About 34 seconds into the third period. Short-handed. That one comes flying out of the zone. Barrett Hayton's trying to beat his man in a foot race. And he does and then doesn't. I get it, though. It was Tyson Barrie. He's got some wheels when he wants to. Here comes Lundell. Lundell into the zone. Gets a nice shot. Easy shot. Slavin takes his man out as Sorokin makes a good kick save. And we are able to get that puck out yet again. I don't want to just clear it. I want to waste this clock. Ooh, I'm surrounded, super duper surrounded. Kick it back to the point. Jacob Slavin gets it across to Radek Ruchinski. Throws it. How do you not even try to deflect that? That would have been gorgeous. Short-handed frickin' goal for Barrett Hayton. Would have been a thing of beauty. Oh, my God. Okay, we got it back. Michael McLeod. Buddy's out of the box. Let's go. William Nylander, you're flying. Whoop, doing some ninja moves, and it doesn't work, and he gets stood up as he tries to go back for it. Oh, man. So we're going to go with those number ones. I think most of them are already on the ice at this point. Vladdy Tarasenko can't get anything going, and Sasha Barkov bringing it home. Stopping up. Monty. Ooh, nice stop by Ilya Sorokin as it gets back into the corner. Aaron Ekblad kicks that one back around for Sam Bennett. I got Jacob Slavin as who I'm controlling right in front of the net right here. Gets it back to Barkov. In front to Lundell. That one misses the net. Nicely done. Let's get this thing out of here. Why is Trevor Moore on the ice? Oh, man. All right, here we go. Marty Necas. No, you got to turn back. Stop it up. Turn back. Where are we going? Turn this ship around, buddy. Take the shot on net. Oh, nice deflection by Vladdy boy. And Trevor Moore knocks his man off the puck, but it's no good. Vladdy knocks his man off the puck, but it's no good. And then he gets it back, and then he loses it. Jensen's backing off. They got Tkachuk. They have got a power play, but here we go. Filipino get that one up to Keegan Colasar, who is just desperately having trouble controlling this thing. And you know what? I'm totally fine with him just tossing that. Oh, the fumblage. The fumblage is so bad. Here we go. Filipino, come on. Do something for me. Short-handed. Get something going. Oh, buddy, you got way too deep. All right, back it off. Oh, and it goes all the way back to our zone again. So we're like murder in this penalty kill right now. Oh, I better go around this way. Jensen almost loses that again. We got Broseph on the ice now. He cut off the boards, so whatever. It's fine. Barkov in front. Big glove saved by Ilya Sorokin. Play this thing as the penalty expires. What do we got? Get it back to Monty. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Not the guy you want to give the puck away to. Another big save by Sorokin, who has definitely shown up a lot more in this one. There we go, Marty Necas. He's got William Nylander down deep. We're just going to whip it around the net to William Nylander. Let's get it back to Martin Faravari. William Nylander was trying to kind of get in front of the net. He wasn't exactly in the greatest position in the world. We're going to get all the number ones on. The number one forward line is going to be coming. Ooh, I don't like those. I don't like those rebounds, man. Get that one deep. Number ones. Oh, Tyson Barrie. Very dangerous in front of his own net right there for a moment. And here they come. Carter Verhaeghe got stopped up on the blue line. It's an offside. Jacob Slavin trying to get himself deep in the zone. So what do we got? Back to William Nylander. Let's get that one across to Vlad Tarasenko with a one-timer, and it's a huge save for Spencer Knight as Carter Verhaeghe brings it down for the Florida Panthers. He's got someone on the other side, but he feeds it to Matheson, and that one goes just wide of the net. William Nylander kick that one up the boards. Marty Necas is going to get there. We'll get it back to Jacob Slavin. Come on, Tarasenko, you got to come with me. All right, here we go. Drop feed to Tarasenko right through the middle, and that one's good. The game is tied. Third goal of the playoffs, assisted by Marty Necas. And who the hell? Jacob Slavin? I don't know, but it's his third of the playoffs. They're dead to the world, and holy crap-a-moly, did we ever need that one. Look at this. Blazing through the center of the ice. Just got that long reach to get it around the leg of Spencer Knight and tie this game at 1. Okay, we've got ourselves a damn game. Alrighty, Filipino gets it over to Trevor Moore. Here we go. Walker picks it back up and gets it to Carrier for the Florida Panthers, who dump it deep. We're tied at 1. There's less than 10 minutes to go in game 1 of the second round as Trevor Moore takes it away. Here we go, baby. Come on. Find a way to go. Get it over to Filipino. Get in here. Oh, we're not going to be able to cut around. So what do we got? Just cut in front. Get the shot off. I don't know how much of that Spencer Knight saw, but he was able to make a pretty decent save on that one. As Florida tries to get it back out of their own zone again, it's Sarah Noel, who's just going to toss her deep. And it's going to get picked up by Mr. Ty Smith around behind his own net. Bad with the fumbling. What are you doing? I know this team's young, but come on. Filipino backing that one off to Radek Ruchinski, who just takes just kind of a muffin of a shot. Radek Ruchinski picks off the pass to his own man. He's fog walking all the way to that's what you call a low shot on net. What are we doing here? What kind of game are we playing today? All right, everybody's very tired. Very, very tired lines that we got here on this Quebec City team. We're out hitting them. That's something. I know we're out shooting them, but we're also out hitting them. We're getting late in this one. Man, if we're going to take a lead, we got to do it pretty damn soon here. Tyson Barrie gets it to Clegg, over to Tkachuk. Matty Tkachuk bringing it down, but Mr. Jensen takes that one away. Hamer's having some trouble with it. But they're having a lot of trouble with this fourth line of ours getting set up, getting anything going. Clegg get knocked. Schnarzy's big and strong, so that's definitely a positive for us. Jensen, we'll just toss it up to Schnarzy. Schnarzy, I don't even know if he has a shot in the playoffs. I don't know if he has a shot in the playoffs because that one missed the net. We'll get it around. Back to Nate Schnarr yet again. Back to the point. Jensen, low shot. That was deflected by Keegan Colasar. It's loose in front. He's got it back. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Spencer Knight didn't even go down to make a save. Get another shot. There you go, Schnarzy. Now we know you got something on net. Let's go with those number ones. We got to put something in here. I don't want to be like that Tampa series, dude, where it was like overtime. I don't want another series like that because they take forever. And my voice just dies. Jacob Slavin looking for somewhere to go. He's going to whip that one over to William Nylander. He's going to turn back. Toss her back to Vladdy Tarasenko. The Tarasenko show, baby. He's just looking for somewhere to go. Oh, Slavin loses it. Oh, my God, it's Colin White, and there's Brandon Montour trying to go as fast as he can, and Ilya Sorokin bails us out after an absolutely asinine defensive play. William Nylander takes a monster hit to make that play happen. What do we got? Vladdy Tarasenko with a breakaway. We're coming in. Hold it on the backhand, and he roofs it again. We got a 2-1 lead in the final minute of Game 1. It's 2-1. Oh, for the Quebec City combatants, second of the night, fourth of the playoffs. Oh, Vladdy boy. I will never take the letter off your jersey. Coming up huge in the playoffs here in Game 1 of the second round. My God, we got a game. All right, here we go. Back in behind our own net. We're going to toss it to Trevor Moore, who's trying to escape his own zone. He does make it. Stopping up. Oh, I lost it, Heponiemi. We got to get that past you. They don't even have a goalie in. Why doesn't it say empty net? God, this game is terrible for that. It's like there's no like power play clock half the time. There's no goalie in the net, and you were not even telling me these things. All right, here we go. Trevor Moore gets it up to PLD. PLD gets it over to Filipino, wide open. There you go. Easy peasy, lizard squeezy. Let's go. First to the playoffs for the young. Well, he's supposed to be a center, but we got him playing on the wing. But Filipino puts in his first of the playoffs. Trevor Moore now has 7 points. Wow, really? Awesome. That's pretty cool. We actually have a lot of defenders that are up high on that list. So here we go. Michael McLeod, can we just win this draw, kill the game? Nope. Kale Clagg's going to get it to Grigory Denisenko, and a big play there by Matthew Joseph. And then they go offside. If we couldn't just end the damn game, 3-1 for Quebec City, who are going to take Game 1. And then we will have to see what happens in Game 2, because we're going to be simulating the whole damn thing, and we're going to be completely out of control of what happens in this game. I got a comment about somebody saying, I think this is maybe the way, maybe this would be a fun way to do it, but it's like I kind of like the way I do it. I don't like to have full control over everything that happens, you know? Final shots in this one, a whopping 30-21. Florida 0 for 2 on the power play, but the final score is 3-1 for Quebec City, because of course it is. Vladdy Tarasenko got 2 of them as well. So Vladdy Tarasenko with his third of the playoffs by Slavin and Natchez. Then he gets his fourth very much later on in the period by Slavin and Nylander, and Filipino with the dagger by Pierre-Luc Dubois and Trevor Moore. Let's go back to the menu. Let's sim Game 2. Alrighty, baby. So we're back at the main menu where Marty Natchez stepped up his game. He's got 10 points in 7 games. Head coach, replaced player. That is a Montreal Aces player. And the AHL, they seem to have the injury bug way worse than we do. Anyway, Game 2 against the Panthers. Let's see how we do. In the first period, tied at 1. I will take it. Like I said, it's kind of a goalie show so far. Period 2, it's 2-1 for Florida. Brendan Gallagher, we're getting outshot 28-12. And in the third, damn it, they held on. But Ilya Sorokin lets in 2 goals on 39 shots. What a game. He's totally turned it around. Brandon Duhaime gets our lone goal. It's his 4th by Keegan Colasar and Ty Smith. Brandon Duhaime is a 4th liner. He has 4 goals in 8 games in the playoffs so far. So what we're going to do is sim periods 1 and 2 here in Game 3, and we're just going to dive in. Every series tied at 1. That's crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. All right, here we go. First period, it is 0-0. Shots 13-9 for Florida. After 2, it is 0-0. Shots are now 25-22 for QBC. I'll see you on the ice. All right, so yet again in this one thus far, the goaltenders have prevailed as the leaders of the team. I mean, Sorokin in the first round was like Alex Nedeljkovic year 1 level goaltending, but in the playoffs. And it's like in round 2, he stepped up big time, and he has been relatively unstoppable in these playoffs. It lands right out in front of William Nylander, gets the rebound, but Spencer Knight is there to stop it early. Oh my God. Oh, do we got a better team than I think we got? I know the coaching is there. That's the thing, right? We have a really good coach on this team. I don't think we have is it an assistant coach or the associate coach? One of them we are missing, but it hasn't mattered. This year has just been really good. Jacob Slavin, that was a bad giveaway, and Matthew Tkachuk almost just got a breakaway. We don't want to be giving him anything extra. Gets that across to Vladdy Tarasenko. What a save by Spencer Knight. Flashing the leather, shades of Patrick Waugh with that big over-the-top glove save. So good on you, buddy guy. Leadership. Veteran leadership. The guy's a Stanley Cup champion. I'm hoping to make that 2-time. He's 32 years old. Next year he'll be 33. We're stopping up behind our own net while we get wholesale line changes started. Monty's going to whip that one up to Philip Hedl. The kid. Cut in front, get it across to PLD, and he throws it wide of the net. As Carter Verhaeghe is forced to pick that one back up. In his own zone. Get across the other side of the net. Philip Hedl can't do anything with it. Radek Ruchinski's bobbling this thing a little bit. Get it back to PLD again. Back to Ruchinski, who leaves it behind. And then he can't skate after. All right. Nice recovery, though. Nice recovery. Philip Hedl entering the zone again. Forced to turn back. Loses that one. To Lundell, but almost gets it back. Come on, PLD. Oh, man, he's got like no wheels for some reason. Colin White gets past Trevor Moore, but Philip Hedl steals it away. We got way too much traffic around us. Ruchinski and Smith. I like that second pairing, but I'm pretty sure Ruchinski's going to be a top pairing guy next year. PLD almost gets that one back. Trevor Moore, everyone's just trying to get a shot off. PLD, let's go. Forehand, backhand, and it's off the goalpost. Philip Hedl whip it back around the net. We got the way. Yeah, we're going. Oh, damn it. It's like we're feeling it right now, man. We're feeling it. We got to get that third line out there. There you go. PLD, slow him down. I know you got no juice left whatsoever. Oh, look at this. Right out in front. Gets the shot off again. And Buddy almost puts it into his own net. But Spencer, wow, he played it. Why would you play that ever? Let's get that third line center out there, baby. Back around behind the net. Gets it across to Matthew Joseph. What a save by Spencer Knight. And Sean Walker's going to take that one back out and down the ice for Florida. Oh, my God, do we ever need a fourth line out there right now? There's going to be a very late third line getting back out there. Sam Bennett in front of the net. Takes a shot. Huge kick save by Ilya Sorokin. It feels like there hasn't been a ton of those. It's been all QBC in this one. Since we jumped in, super not what I told you to do, but it's Schnarzy-Warzy. Nobody's got poise. Everybody's 77 overall, so I get it. Luosterainen with a shot. Nice block by Marty Feravari. Grigory Denisenko turning that one around. Luosterainen loses it. Denisenko gets it back again. Back to Artem Zub. Zub gets knocked off her by Schnar. Well done, my guy. I love him. I want him to stick around, man. Oh, no. Sarah Noah loses it, but Mr. Jensen picks it back up. Schnarzy back up to Kolasar. What do we got? Brandon Duhaime. He's having a murderous playoff so far for a fourth liner. And Keegan Kolasar is going to be able to pressure that one back to the goal. Tendy Wendy. William Nylander getting her out of our zone. Whips it up to Marty Necas. Necas. Low shot on net. Came out the other side, but Jacob Slavin's going to be the first one there. Oh, I told you to super turn around back the other way, you dumb dummy. Oh, here we go. Oh, if that would have made it across. If it. But it didn't, so I guess we can just stop talking about it now. Here we go. Jacob Slavin has Sarah Noel coming down on a Montour with a great recovery. Oh, man. I don't like it when they do that. I don't like it when they come out the side like that. Here comes Vladdy Tarasenko. Whips it off the arse of his teammate. There is Jacob Slavin, Monty, William Nylander. Oh, through a screen. Give Spenny some credit. He saw it all the way. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I think we better, as weird as it sounds, we better call a timeout here. We need our lines to be at their best. We're out shooting them 35-24, and not a damn goal has been scored in this game. It looks like Marty St. Louis coaches our team. This is crazy. But he took a monster hit from the big Tkachuk brother. I think he's the bigger Tkachuk brother, isn't he? I think he's slightly bigger than Brady. Here we go, Trevor Moore, round behind the net. Oh, that's super not what I wanted to do, but we ended up getting kind of poke checked off that one. So we are going to go back to those number ones. There's 3.5 minutes to go in Game 3, and it's a 0-0 tie. So it has absolutely been a goalie show, and I've got to give Spencer Knight all the credit in the world. He's played an unbelievable game. But here we go. Marty Necas with the win. Get it across to Tarasenko from a bad angle, and a nice, easy save. Necas gets it back. We're going to get back to the point. Necas throws it low, shot on net. Tarasenko trying to take that one back, and Matheson is going to be able to clear it. We are really getting low on time here. And as I said, I don't exactly want to be going to OT. Toss that one out. Ilya, I believe in Ilya Sorokin. I believe in Ilya Sorokin. William Nylander having some trouble with that one, but Vladdy picks it up. He's getting knocked around. Natchez will be there to pick it up for him, though. Monty, back to Slavin. Back to Nylander. Nylander, hold this thing. Oh, what a play. What a play. No, we don't really got the space. Back to the point. Back to Monty. Back to Natchez. Oh, my God, he completely dead stopped. He got the puck, and he totally stopped moving. All right, here we go. I think we're going to have... I don't know if we're going to be able to keep this number one pairing on too much longer. You know what? We'll go to William Nylander. Oh, Jesus, I said back feed, not ek feed. Let's go. Oh, Natchez takes that one away. Get on the other side of the net. Get on the other side of the net. And it's in! What a weird goal. Marty Natchez puts in his third of the playoffs to make it 1-0 in the Where Is My Replay? You stole my replay, and J.G. Pajot leads the NHL in points in the playoffs. This is bizarro upside-downo world. Craziness. But with like 45 seconds to go in this game, it's 1-0. Radek Ruchinski, skate block on that one. Ty Smith gets it to Filipino. Ooh, they held the zone. Colin White, if you do this, I'll be very upset with you. What a block! And that one's going to go all the way down the ice. I don't know if it'll be icing. It will be. Yeesh. So we got that second line out there. And our second pairing, though. And they're pretty well rested. But we got ourselves an empty net that we got to try and toss this puck into to make it a 2-0 game. Shots in the third period, 14-3 in favor of QBC. Colin White picks that one out of the crowd, gets it to Clegg. Everything they're trying to shoot is going off of legs here. Filipino from center tries to stop up and take a desperation save. Am I controlling Florida Panthers right now? What the hell was that? Trevor Moore throws it into the empty net. You guys saw that, right? It appeared as though I was controlling the opposite team. What? That's insane. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. EA, fix your game. What was that? That was absurd. Was I even actually controlling them? All right, we're going to stop talking about that. We're just going to dump it down the ice. That's going to be another icing. 2.9 seconds left on the clock, and QBC is about to take a 2-1 series lead here in the second round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs. And I can already feel my voice is starting to die. I think I might take a 15-20 minute break, let my voice come back a little bit, and then let's get the rest of this damn series done. My friends, we are winning this series 2-1. What is going on with this team? Are we going to do a real deep run? Final shots 40-26. So Ilya Sorokin with a 26 save shutout. They went 0 for 4 on the power play. We went 0 for 2. Both goals in this game were unassisted. Marty Natchez with his third. Trevor Moore with his third. Now let's simulate Game 4 and see if we can take a stranglehold lead on this series. So here we are back at the main menu again. Marty Natchez continues to put up points. And every series is, well, that's clearly every series would be 2-1. It was 1-1 every series. So obviously every series will be 2-1 after. That was dumb. Anyway, first period of Game 4. Oh, goes to Florida. Trevor Moore gets the lone goal for QBC. Sorokin not looking as hot after 2. It's still 2-1. And again, we're being outshot 28-12. And in the third, oh, wow. Okay. But he allowed 5 goals on 40 shots. Shots were 40-24. In favor of the Florida Panthers. Ow. Trevor Moore got our lone goal. It was his fourth by Jacob Slavin. So we're going to jump into the third period of Game 5. And then we're going to be jumping into every game after that because someone will be facing elimination. So let's do this. Game 5 against Florida, baby. Alrighty, well, gave my voice a couple of minutes to relax. Let's jump into Game 5. We're all tied up at 2 in this series with the Florida Panthers. We're going to jump into the third period of this one, see who takes the big lead. It's 0-0 after 1, and then we're going to have to jump into every game from here on out, and we just took a 2-0 lead. Vlad Tarasenko and Ty Smith with the goals. We're out shooting them 18-14. I'll see you guys on the ice. All right, so definitely the start that you want to get off to here in Game 5. We got a 2-0 lead in this one. Lockdown defense, yeah, I suppose. That hasn't exactly served me well in the past, but we're going to trust the team. We are going to go with it, roll with it. Marty Natchez with a big face-off win, even though he does not have very high face-off totals. So Vladdy Tarasenko, that one around the net to William Nylander, your future captain. I feel like I've said that a couple times already. And here he goes. We're just dipsy-doodle dive, dodge, and ducking. Oh, my goodness. That was actually a pretty close call. Looked like Spencer Knight had a little bit of trouble with that one. Here we go. Matthew Tkachuk walking into the zone. Gets it to Matheson. That one's blocked by Montour. Nice stop by Ilya Sorokin. We're definitely going to be covering that one up. So this video thus far, I mean, getting through games 1 to 4, we didn't have any overtime. So there is a chance this video might not even be 80 years long. I don't know yet. I haven't started editing. Here we go. Marty Necas with another face-off win. Monty to Slave, and oh man, are they ever swelling on us right now. William Nylander. Back that one off to Monty. Get it up to Vladdy Tarasenko. I tried to pass that one back to William Nylander. Just missed him. Still got it though, right in front of the net. We're going to try and turn back. It's not going to work. Ekblad gets it to Barkov. Barkov's got Montour on him. He's gonna dodge him. He's gonna dodge him. Back past that one to Matthew Tkachuk, and it goes off a body and wide. Gallagher, get off this thing. Monty loses that one. Galley back to Matheson, to Barkov, to Galley. Uh-oh, they're passing way better than I would like, and freaking Matthew Tkachuk puts it in the net again for his 5th goal of the playoffs. He has been like the one and only Florida Panther that has truly been able to score on us so far in this series, and it's making me angry. Get it up to PLD. He's going to be forced to turn back again. All right, here we go. Second defensive pairing on the ice. We're just going to, I said whip that one around the net. And Tyson Barrie with a nice little stop-up is going to be able to get it out of the Florida zone. Colin White backing up, but he's got Ty Smith playing D. Right in front. Oh, big block. I love it. Radek Ruchinski fighting to get possession of that puck. And uh-oh, it was taken away by Lundell. Big save by Ilya Sorokin. Let's play this thing. We are over 5 minutes into this period, and Trevor Moore just blew past his D-man. Here we go. Tried to get it across to Philip Hedl, but it didn't make it across. The defense for Florida doing their job, doing their duty. The second line's been out way too long. Does some crazy matrix crap and ends up getting control of that one. We are going to be forced back into our own zone, but we'll get that third pairing out there. I feel like I haven't stopped talking since this period started, but there haven't been a lot of whistles. So it's just kind of going really fast. Right in front of Bennett and Jensen with a big block. That's going to be one of those guys that's kind of tough to get rid of because he is really solid defensively. Matthew Broseph right in front of the net. Big save. He gets it back, but then gets shoved off it. And Carrier takes it away for Florida. So again, just getting hemmed in. We're just getting hemmed into our own zone right now. What a feed up to Hamer, who's having a shockingly decent playoffs. Oh, what a pass to Keegan Colasar that is undone. Right there, Luosterainen bringing that one in. We got her back, and it's, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I think it's going to be on net. Yep, we're going to be all right. No icing, no icing. Cale Clegg turns that one around, and he's trying to bring it back out now. Matty Tkachuk, bane of my existence, gets that one taken off of Gallagher, and that could have been a trip. It was pretty damn close, but we're staying out of the box thus far. Brandon Duhaime trying to turn this ship around, trying to get into the ozone. It's not working. Sasha Barkov gets it taken off him, kind of, by Schnarzy Warzy. And Nick Jensen turns around, another block by the third pairing defender, Keegan Colasar, who just has abysmal puck control, it would appear. As we get those number ones back on, that one hits Jacob Slavin on his way back in the zone. Matheson turns it back. Here comes Barkov. Final 7 minutes of the game. We still have a 1-goal lead. Marty Necas gets it up to William Nylander. Nylander into the zone. He's trying to find somewhere to go. Back to the point. Slavin tries to get her deep. Oh, baby. Look at how we dodged that guy. He's walking right in. Big shot off a leg, and Matheson's going to clear it. Damn. William Nylander with a big feed up to Tarasenko. He's driving past everyone. Big save by Spencer Knight. Willie Nee back to Slavin, back to Monty, back to William Nylander through traffic. And look at that, Spencer Knight with the stand-up save. You don't see it too often, but every once in a while, a goaltender makes a gorgeous stand-up save. It's a dying art. You got people like Elvis Merzlikins who are butterfly goaltenders. They live their lives down low. So here we go. We can't win that one over Carter Verhaeghe. And Aaron Ekblad gets that one away to Colin White. Colin White just going to dump her deep as Monty, desperately due for a line change, brings that one back around behind his own net. We're going to try and get that one away. That was ill-advised. Carter Verhaeghe with a shot. And I don't know if Ilya Sorokin got a piece of that one. But Pierre-Luc Dubois throwing hits. We are doing a decent job, I would say, of staying out of the box. Okay, let him go immediately. We're doing a good job of staying out of the box, I would say. Comparatively speaking with the regular season, it is the playoffs. You really do have to watch your discipline there. And Hedl, why did you run in place? You were like doing the moonwalk for like half an hour. There's 4 minutes left in the game. We're still up by 1. Let's ice this thing, man. If we can hold them off the board, if we can keep them from scoring, oh my God. We went from being an expansion. We're like potentially the Seattle Kraken, depending on what happens in the playoffs. It's like, they're going to make the playoffs. Come on. We're like 76 games into the year. I don't know how many games Seattle's played. Ooh, Ilya Sorokin got a little piece of that one. But we are about to go from an expansion team that missed the playoffs by a fair amount to an expansion team in their second season going to the conference finals. If we can take down the Florida Panthers, which I'm really hoping we can. We just went through the entirety of the state of Florida. I mean, it will have taken us 12 games, but potentially getting through the entire state of Florida. Back to Rooch. Rooch, do we have some traffic in front? Hayton with the rebound. What a save by Spencer Knight. How the heck did you get over there? How did you get over to the other side? Oh, my God. All right, we're going to go line 4, pairing 2, just for a couple seconds. Duhaime, back to Schnarr. Just where, what? Explain yourself. This is unacceptable behavior. Kick that one loose. Ooh, straight to Eetu Luosterainen. He's going to bring that one through the neutral zone. Schnarr with a great pickoff. All right, that's not great, but we are going to get those number ones out there for the final 40 seconds of this game. This game went very fast. I feel like there's not a ton to really cut out of this one. Brandon Duhaime definitely needs to get off the ice immediately. Brandon Montour, nice little like miniature block there. Jacob Slavin kind of got caught up in traffic a little bit. Here we go. Slavin, I'm looking for just anywhere to go. Monty brings it out into the zone. Take the shot. That one hits a leg. Now Monty's out of position. And I ain't about that. Galley gets it to Grigory Denisenko somehow. Nice little poke check there. Defensive skill stick by Jacob Slavin, who pokes it away again. Matty Tkachuk, don't you dare let Matthew Tkachuk tie this goddamn game. I would be so upset. Sorokin throw it behind the net. There we go. Monty across to Natchez, but time expires. It's a 2-1 victory. We allowed the only goal in the third period, but we held off. We held them off, and we get the all-important win. We now are 1 win away from the third round. Shots were 26-19 in favor of QBC. We went 0 for 1. They went 0 for 2 on the power play. Willie Nee with a multi-point night. It was Ty Smith with his first of the playoffs by William Nylander and Marty Necas, and then Vladdy Tarasenko with his fifth by William Nylander. And the only goal we gave up was Marty damn Tkachuk. See you guys back at the menu where we're going to jump into Game 6. So here we go, right back at the main menu. Because there is a team facing elimination, we have to jump into every single game. But only from the third period, don't worry. Here we go, after 1, they got a power play early. That's no good. It's tied at 1, Tarasenko with his 6th, and Matthew Tkachuk. Oh my God, they're over doubling us in shots. After 2, it's 3-2 for Quebec City. I'll see you guys on the ice where let's put this damn series to bed and leave Florida. Definitely having a 1-goal lead entering the third is a huge advantage. Lockdown defense, again, you damn right. You damn right. We got Sasha Barkov again versus Marty Necas to start off this period, and Necas wins again. Dude, Barkov has like 90 faceoffs. Vladdy Tarasenko gets that one to Jacob Slavin. Gets it back to Tarasenko. Oh, do we got low shot on net? Nah, Spencer Knight's way too elite for that. He's just going to kick that one way far away. Willie Nee right out in front. Nice glove save by Spencer Knight, who's going to cover that one up and stop the play. Almost a minute into this period. Oh my God, here he comes. Here he comes. Matthew Tkachuk gets it in front of Barkov. Ilya Sorokin with a big glove save. He has been as advertised so far in this series. Get that one up to William Nylander. You got to put on the Jets, and we go in offside. So we're almost 2 minutes into this third period. We still have the 1-goal lead. I mean, obviously nobody scored. I don't even think anybody's taken a shot so far. And look at Jacob Slavin moving up to number 2 in the NHL in hits so far. Marty Necas moving up to number 2 in points in the playoffs so far. Behind only, still, New York Islanders, Jean-Gabriel Pageau. William Nylander misses that one as we try to enter the zone with it. Here comes Anton Lundell trying to tie things up. He's not going to be able to do it. Here we go. Jacob Slavin trying to get that one out of his own zone. I can already feel my voice dying again. It's just so much commentary. And I've been putting out so many damn videos lately. Your voice dies so fast. Here we go. Almost 5 minutes into the third period. That's going to be a stoppage for offside. We got those second pairing D-men out there. Oh, Radek Ruchinski. I don't know why. Like, the X factors, like, have to be. Absolutely have to be completely randomized. He is one of the worst skaters, but he has elite edges. Like, he's such a bad skater. Oh, man. All of his skating attributes are so low. All right, here we go. Trevor Moore stopping up, turning back. Where do we want to go? We'll get that one back to Ty Smith, who just throws that one on net. Big save by Spencer Knight yet again. I know that the top line was out way too long. The second, we should be on the third line right now. But the second line's only been on the ice for like a minute and a half or something like that. Or 2 minutes maybe out of because we do 7-minute periods. So, it all works out in the end. Here we go. PLD was kind of waiting, hoping someone was going to get in front of that net. Nobody kind of did. Trevor Moore gets it. I don't know why on his backhand, but gets it on his backhand. Oh, Marty Faravari picks that one up out of nowhere. You know what? There's nobody with me, so I guess I'll just dump this one down the ice. Nobody seems to be following. It's a fourth line shift, so I'm not overly concerned about it. All that we want to be, like Nate Schnarr is being right now with the fourth line, boom, is a pain in the ass. That's all we want to be. All right, so throw that one up the boards to Schnarrzy McWarzy. As he just dumps. Why do all of his slap shots just go in like ridiculously random directions? Every time Nate Schnarr takes this slap shot, it's like the ugliest slap shot in the world, and it goes in a very random direction. All right, Luosterainen loses control of that one. We're just going to dump it deep, get all the number ones back on for the final 10, where we're still leading this game 3-2. Brendan Gallagher is trying to get past Brandon Montour. He does, and an easy kick save by Ilya Sorokin. And that one gets pushed up to William Nylander, who feeds that one for Vlad Tarasenko. Tarasenko, the Tarasenko show. Low shot on net. That one was actually deflected by Marty Necas. Inadvertently, let's get around. Somebody get open. Willie Knee. Find somebody open. My God. Fine, we'll get it around. Get it around the net to Matthew Tkachuk, who finds Artem Zub, who finds Sasha Barkov, who finds Artem Zub, who finds he cannot control the puck. Here we go. Matty Tkachuk backing up into the Quebec City zone. Brendan Gallagher keeps it onside, and Jacob Slavin with a big steal. There we go. All right, get her down. Vladdy boy gets her to William Nylander. Tried to get it across to Marty Necas. It didn't work. Radek Ruchinski going to be trying to clear his own zone. Let's just get that one down to Philip Hedl. It's 3-2. We want to make it 4-2. We want to make it 5-2. We want this to get gross. Why do I sound like Mark Wahlberg? Let's go. Right back out in front of the net. Nobody open. I can't find anyone I like. Ty Smith. Or we just rushing in. No, we'll get that one to PLD. Find something you like. Don't just take the shot blindly. Oh, what a deflection in front of the net. I saw Buddy start screening the goaltender. It's like, oh, this is happening. Philip Hedl. I got no one to go to. Trevor Moore was not on the right side. He was going down the left. So here we go. Ty Smith right in front. Was that Carter Verhaeghe? It sure was. Radek Ruchinski gets that one away. That was ill-advised. Anton Lundell. I went down way too early. We got Radek Ruchinski back in front of his own net. Anton Lundell gets knocked off it, and quoth the Raven, Trevor Moore whips her back around to Philip Hedl, to Pierre-Luc Dubois, and go, Trevor Moore, go! He's got Ty Smith with him. What a hit! Oh, God, and he's getting up so slow. This is not what you want to see. Trevor Moore, top 6 forward, not what you want to lose. Absolutely cannot afford to go through these playoffs without my dude, Trevor Moore, who has like a shockingly high number of points in these playoffs. I was like, does he even have a point? And it's like, it turns out he has a lot of them. Faravari up to Matthew Joseph. We got a 3-on-1. 3-on-1. What do we got? Barrett Hayden. What a gosh darn save. Thanks for at least giving it back to me. That was nice of you. All right, here we go. Nick Jensen. What? No. We can't do that. Okay. Matthew Tkachuk, the bane of my existence, gets that one deep, but can't do anything with it. Martin Fehervari's going to whip it around the net, and Barrett Hayton's trying to take that one out of his own zone. Whoop. We do a couple ninja moves. We like our ninja moves. Jet Li's my favorite. There we go. Get it back to Jensen. Toss that one deep to McLeod, gets it in front of Barrett Hayton, who tries to throw it through traffic. That one's no good, but Hayton is going to pick it back up, throw it around the net. Michael McLeod, who takes a hit and gets very easily knocked off that puck. Matthew Broseph knocks it away from his man. Cale Clegg can't hold on to it. We're literally just like slowing them down. That's all we're doing. And we're doing like a pretty good job. They got an empty net. Yet again, Ilya Sorokin, what are you doing? Like he waited for the last possible moment. Michael McLeod. Oh my God. That hit the dead center of the net. Michael McLeod with his 4th of the playoffs. And that seals it. My friends, that seals it. We are going to the 3rd round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs. Thanks to Michael McLeod and that dagger in the heart empty net goal with 20 seconds to go, assisted by Nick Jensen and Barrett frickin' Hayton, and Matheson dumps it. Wow. Whoa, no, Jacob Slavin's just been killed behind the net. Schnarzy can't do anything with that. Monty, it's back to Schnar, back to Slavin. We're just going to stop it up, and we're going to dump her deep. Dump her deep. The clock expires. This series is over. And we did it at home. The Quebec City combatants are going to the Eastern Conference Finals of the Stanley Cup Playoffs after taking down the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Florida Panthers will do the handshake line. Then we're going to look and see all the steezity stats in this game, see who scored what and when and why. And then we will do a little stats update. We will see who we are taking on in the 3rd round. I have no idea who it's going to be. Keegan Colasar, I freaking love you. Ilya Sorokin showed us what he can actually do in a playoff series in this game. Final shots, 36-30 for Florida. They went 0 for 3. We went 0 for 4. That's rough. But Ilya Sorokin, definitely one of the 3 stars. So, Vlad Tarasenko got his 6th by Nate Schnarr and William Nylander before Pierre-Luc Dubois got his 5th by Trevor Moore and Jacob Slavin. Vladdy Tarasenko then got his 7th by Marty Necas and Ty Smith and Michael McLeod. With an empty netter, it's his 2nd by Barrett Hayton and Nick Jensen. Let's get back to the menu, look at some stats, move on to round 3. So here we are. Now, before we advance day, I would like to take a look at what everybody's doing in the playoffs. I know Marty Necas is leading the parade here, man. 13 points in 12 games, double-digit assists, +7. Great. Vladdy Tarasenko, point-per-game player in the playoffs. Willie Nee, point-per-game player in the playoffs. Everybody knows he shows up. Trevor Moore's having himself a hell of a playoff. Slavin's doing great. PLD, well, it's fine. Brandon Montour's looking really good. Duhaime, I thought he had assists. He doesn't have assists. Never mind. You know what? That run's not looking quite as impressive as it was a little while ago. Nick Jensen with 4. That's relatively impressive. Radek Ruchinski's at the bottom of the pack, but Ilya Sorokin went from a horrible, unplayable record to an 8-3-1 with a shutout, a 9-11, and a 2.78 goals against average. Holtbeast came in for 10 minutes in relief these entire playoffs and is perfect in those 10 minutes. So let's advance day. We'll see what happens. There's a couple of games, a couple of series going to 7 games. Who do we got? The New York Islanders in the 3rd round, and also LA and Edmonton. A really, really great series that we've already seen that could go the distance. I think this one could go the distance. JG Pageau leads the NHL in points behind in front of Marty Necas. Anyway, that is going to do it for me for this one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the frickin' time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.